Vinny Caravella.
Alex, what is up? Or should I say, Batman, what is up?
Yeah, all right. I guess we could go with that bit. That works.
I'll out you. You are Batman.
I thought you were going to say, what's up? And I was going to say, well, there's this dude dangling from the ceiling. He's the Batman.
Oh, like
he's what's up.
Like a literal what's up in the air.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like what's over your
it's
head.
this flying man named Batman.
It's this guy who dressed up in this weird outfit. I wish I knew why. I wish somebody would finally dive into what makes the Batman tick. Why did he take this road of batness? Could somebody in some form of media just show me the events that took place to create this enigma of a man, this complicated and this puzzle of a person who dresses up like a bat, like a mysterious bat, this solitary person? I wish I knew. I wish they would cover that territory at least once in my lifetime.
Well, it's a shame that will never happen, except for right now. Vinny, we're going to join the conversation with the good folks at Telltale Games.
Okay, hashtag join us.
And we're going to play Batman, the Telltale series, the first episode of which just dropped. It is out on consoles and is out on PC. It is $5 for the one episode. I think obviously there's a season pass if you want to get all 5 of them.
Is it $25 at that point?
I think it might be 20.
That would make sense.
I think
right?
that's the group discount.
Okay. Is this on everything?
I believe I don't know if it's on Wii U, but it is on PS4, and I think it's on Xbox.
Oh, look at you! It's so nice of you to include the Wii U when I said everything. Hey,
I like the Wii U.
I know. I like the Wii U as well.
But also, it's not really the thing you can include in most conversations at this point. We're just going to start the episode off in the beginning. We're not going to play through the entire thing.
So you have finished it, or you?
I did. I beat it in about 2 hours last night, roughly. But yeah, what color would you like the Bat Tech to be, Vinny?
Oh, blue.
You want blue?
Yeah. Generation Remix.
All right.
Does this do anything?
It just changes the color of like how his UI stuff looks.
I am looking here, $25 on Steam.
Oh, is it? Okay.
On Steam. I don't know
right.
where it's at on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah. So this is obviously the Telltale formula applied to the Batman universe. So it is a little less action heavy than, say, perhaps the rock-steady Batman stuff you've been used to.
I would imagine.
This story itself pertains a little bit more to Bruce Wayne as a persona.
Oh.
There's a little bit
as
more
a persona?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, Bruce Wayne is kind of a persona
Batman,
in addition. Yeah.
Fates.
Who's
FE.
the real man? Is it Bruce Wayne or is it Batman?
It's Jack Frost.
Obviously.
Yeah,
no,
obviously.
that's Mr. Freeze.
Oh, that's Mr. Freeze. Gotcha.
Nice to meet you.
Fantastic.
So, like I said, we'll play through a little chunk of this. We're not going to show the whole thing, which is unfortunate because there's some stuff later in this episode that I think hints at a little bit more about what makes this unique from other Telltale games. I'll kind of explain it, but I don't want to show this entire episode either.
You want to leave a little something.
A little bit.
So,
just to give you an idea, heads up.
Why'd you do that?
This is a pretty violent game, too.
Okay.
This is not like animated series Batman, though there's like some storytelling elements that kind of feel tied to that. But
I like who doesn't like the animated series?
Seriously, the animated series is amazing. But also, people die in this, and people die pretty violently in this.
Get it open. On it.
Uh-oh, they tripped that thing.
They sure did.
They tripped the frame rate.
It's almost like maybe this was not really a great plan for these criminals. Like, hey, did you research this place at all before you went in? Did you not know that they had lasers there? That's weird. You would think that if you were going to rob City Hall, maybe you would think you would look through that a little bit.
Well, it's busy. The gig economy.
Move in.
Sure, I'll take that. That's Gordon, right?
Yep.
Sometimes Gordon's like been working out. Sometimes Gordon's is a withered old man.
I like frumpy, mustachioed old man Gordon. That is the Gordon I want in my life.
Oh.
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Sounds like Batman.
Yeah, that's your Troy Baker Batman, baby.
Is that Troy Baker?
It's Troy Baker.
Has he done Batman before in like a Lego or something?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
The Lego Batman is Will Arnett.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else has he done? Isn't he like 1-800-COLLECT?
No. Well, Will Arnett is. You may remember him from Arrested Development. You may also remember him from. Hang on, I've got to press some buttons here.
No, Batman. Yes, Will Arnett,
yes,
the magician.
Press 0 to Batman. he's Lego Batman in the Lego movie, and I
That's
think he's
funny.
going to be in the upcoming Lego Batman movie. He is also Batman.
Do you know if he's
got a
Batman-
good comedic deep
Yes.
voice.
Is he Batman in the Lego Batman games?
I don't know because I haven't really played those games,
Okay.
so I can't say one way or the other.
What if you didn't hit triangle there?
You want to find out what happens on the next move that I don't hit?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what
fail
happens. Hang on, we have to have this moment of flashing back and forth.
Can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one.
It's worth noting this is apparently pretty early in the Batman career. He has been Batman for a bit, but he is not
You were a
like
target.
deep into the Batman
People will
lore.
keep
Sure.
you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Oh,
It's always great when like squishy sounds are
Yeah.
happening anytime you move.
what's that noise?
That was me pulling that guy out of there.
How'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
So these guys might not expect the Batman to come.
They know who Batman is. There's a little bit of early dialogue of them kind of like discussing who the Batman is, but it feels very much like the way, like in Batman 1989, when those crooks at the beginning are just sort of like talking
Sure.
about him in whispers.
Right. This is you.
Not hitting it. All right, I finally hit it.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, if you get another punch thing, I'd
Yeah,
like
we'll
to
see. There's definitely more fighting coming up here.
Oh, the Batman's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
And also has a lot of time on his hands.
Okay, this one I can't miss.
Yeah. No.
So,
Whoa. I don't know. You got a timer.
well, this is more fun anyway.
Oh, you did hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. You just pulled him down the elevator shaft.
I mean, probably not all the way down the elevator shaft. Like I know there is not an instance of Batman killing people in this, I will say. So this is not like your
but boy, he'll really mess with you.
This is not your Zack Snyder's Batman. So you see that little meter in the bottom left?
Mm-hmm.
So during the combat sequences, this builds up, and it kind of at the end of this fight, if you do it well, if you fill that meter up, you get to do kind of a cool finishing thing.
Oh, so maybe that's what happens if you miss this.
Yeah,
the
I think you
prompts. Okay.
just missed some of that stuff.
Yeah, then don't do that because I want
Okay.
to see the cool thing.
All right, I'll do my best. I might miss a couple of these anyway.
Oh, are they pretty fast?
Sometimes they can be.
I mean, this is fairly action-oriented for a Telltale game.
Not all of it is. I mean, this opening sequence, and there's a couple more fights throughout the episode, but there's also a fair amount of Bruce
I know
Wayne
you're trying
stuff.
to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come back!
That's a new theme.
How unusual, right?
So, I was kind of goofing before about the origin stuff of Batman being something that I am completely sick of seeing.
Right.
Did you get that in here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you do, actually.
But so here's the thing. They don't show it. It's not another scene of Batman's parents getting murdered.
Okay.
It is just talked about a lot,
All
and
right.
you in some incredibly awkward ways, which you'll see coming up in a little bit.
Like, if I had time and money, I might do a national poll to see who does not know how Batman became Batman.
Yeah. Honestly, the title of this episode probably just should have been "My Parents Are Dead." And again, you'll see
Whoa,
why.
jeez.
There's your finishing move.
Yeah. Oh, is that the thing? Oh, or is this the thing?
Oops, I hit it. Yeah.
How's that frame rate all the time?
It's a little chunky. It's not terrible, but it is definitely chunky in places.
really pushing this Telltale engine, huh?
It is, and that's unfortunate because I don't think this game actually looks that great. And it's not that I think it's like awful or anything, but the Telltale engine is not the most advanced engine out there, and it's starting to show its age.
Definitely.
I felt that way with Game of Thrones especially, and I feel it like it with it here as well.
I think they're doing some nice work here.
Yeah,
Like, I think Batman looks pretty good.
he does. But some of the like you'll see some of like the more like conversational stuff in this like looks pretty stilted.
Stay where you are.
Uh-oh.
Right, the cops are not big fans of Batman at this stage of his
Do they ever
His
become
lifespan.
big fans of Batman?
Well,
I feel like they're always a hair's breath from like turning on him.
There's definitely times in the series where, like, you know, the cops have become okay with
So are
him,
the police.
especially once, like, Commissioner Gordon becomes more influential.
Performance.
This is pulling from a lot of different Batman stuff, I should say.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some stuff in here that feels like it's at least partially inspired by Nolan Batman. There's definitely a lot of
Not a
comic
scratch.
stuff in there, a little bit of Batman animated series.
That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Oh, he activated his
Cut
Batman
the
voice.
shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed
I
up
do it
like
for the
that
thrill.
Okay.
I do this for the thrill.
I'll
That
show
sounds
you
very
thrill.
Batman-y.
Yep.
Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
I did it for the lulz.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
What?
Bring it, Bat.
What's going on here?
They're having some back and forth. You know,
I like Batman when he doesn't care about anything but being serious and taking criminals down.
sure.
I feel like animated series Batman was a bit on there. Like he'd crack a joke once in a while, but
Yeah.
like
He wasn't really about the witty repartee.
no, and definitely not like Arkham Batman. That
No.
dude was dead serious. And I kind of like that.
I think that worked to a point. I think also part of my problem with the Rocksteady series after a point was that, like, they never really got past the point of, like, well, we're just going to throw all the villains at you, and
Sure.
that's how the story's just going to evolve. And, like, you never really got into the nitty-gritty of, like, Batman as a character in those games.
No,
those were elaborate Batman play sets.
Yeah, it was a beat 'em up Batman. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna beat up Batman a whole lot. Oh boy. Get crunched.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn some of this audio down a little bit. Coming in a little hot.
Over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What the hell is that thing? It's a little remote
It's
control
like
car
it's a
she
thing
put on
she
you?
was using to scale walls in a very hasty way.
Is that hard to do?
It can be a
line that
little, but I got her. And I've actually nailed that both times, so it's maybe not that hard.
up? Nailed it.
Who now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
That's why he's the commish.
Yep. Yeah, he's the commish. It's Michael Chiklis.
So again, I assume if you miss any of these, it'll continue, but you'll just not get bat meter.
Yeah, I think so.
You're missing some, or are you getting them all?
I think I'm getting them all.
It's just throw it. Nice.
Haha, got your pack. Whatever the hell
I
was in
go
that
to
thing.
all that trouble for this.
An iPod.
It's one of those old ones. They don't make them anymore.
You, however, are flesh and blood.
It's like fake Michael Caine.
Kinda.
outfit.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
What the hell's wrong with you?
No! Wait!
Well, I mean, again, Batman is seen as a criminal at this point by most cops, I think, a vigilante. So, I mean, he was told not to shoot, but at the same time, I kind of understand why someone who viewed the character that way would do that. I think I missed.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did.
Batman doesn't miss. How does he fall faster? Oh, because he's pointing
heavier.
down.
Yes, he's more aerodynamic
Alex,
and also heavier.
Alex,
What?
a pound of feathers.
Yeah, I know. I don't look. I don't know how
Drop 2
Batman
balls.
works. I don't understand how Batman works, okay?
No, drop 2 balls. That's what I'm telling you. Wait, it's falling again. I blinked. Ouch. Oh, a little help. Commissioner Gordon. Selena Kyle lost her glasses. I can't see without my
Something's wrong
glasses.
about you catching me.
Drop her.
Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Give up! There's no way out!
Is that what you said?
Give
That's
me
what I
some
said.
credit.
Ouch.
I think that's what happens no matter what you say.
Sure. Oh, she somehow got on the super train.
She stole one of your grappling hooks.
What? Ah, dang it.
I've only got 7 more of these.
Nuts. How am I going to get home? He heals quickly.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
That's in the... I think that's in the Superman Batman movie. He says that.
Time to save the city.
How does Batman like go to Bruce Wayne and like have scratches and black eyes and bloody noses?
They address a little bit of that
yeah?
in this next bit. You'll see.
Walked into a cabinet. Sorry, I have cat. I have a bad cat. I have a very wink.
Thank you,
wink.
everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement.
So here's your big meaty Harvey Dent.
Oh, this is Whoa.
Yeah, this is pre-Two-Face.
Yeah, he's like a football star.
Hill's authority.
Did you ever get scratched in the face by a cat?
Yes.
Man,
Getting scratched anywhere by a cat is not pleasant.
do you puff up when you get scratched?
Oh
by
yeah,
a cat?
I puff up if I scratch my own skin. Like I have extremely irritable skin. So yeah, cat scratch always puffs up.
Okay.
My campaign's largest backer could have heard that applause. He would. Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
Penguin, Two-Face, Bruce Wayne.
Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Nice.
I'll
Kill you.
That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering
This might be more fun to play. I think if I played this, I'd like to do it with the never respond. Just always.
Just a dead silent Bruce Wayne. That is an option.
And also Batman.
Yep. Oh, but you miss all that great Troy Baker voice acting that
That's
way.
Thank
true.
you for opening your house to us.
To give you a discount.
Well, I get some of it anyway, because there obviously are dialogue choices where you don't have a choice. He just talks.
Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands.
It's not really a tuxedo. It's kind of a suit. Just wearing a suit.
Tuxedo suit.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
Like the waiter is wearing a tuxedo.
Just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney.
I don't know much about Harvey Dent other than the
your face,
Two-Face,
yes,
and also Harvey Dent from the Batman movie. So I don't know what his character is supposed to be.
I mean, the thing about him is that he's a tough on crime DA.
I'll do anything for Gotham.
Like his whole thing is that he goes to bat against the organized crime families. Like he's well vaunted for his work taking down like the criminal element.
Okay,
and so his whole thing is that it's a platform of no crime. We're gonna stop crime.
Which, for the record, I have not been since before Lost.
And they're friends.
All right.
In most of the fiction I'm aware of, like Dent and Wayne were friends prior to the Two-Face thing.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me.
In this case, he's running against a mayor of Gotham who is just seen as corrupt.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands. Come on.
And also some push-ups.
Yeah.
And some deadlifts. I have been working out.
I didn't skip leg day. Did you?
Lobster. That guy. Just leave the bottle, huh?
You know who that is?
Oz.
You know who Oz is?
Bob and Rick.
Yes.
Of course I know these two.
No.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh.
As in, that's the Penguin.
Okay.
Pre-Penguin.
Yeah, they're going with
That seems like more of a Gotham maybe style interpretation.
Good call. Yeah.
So everyone in this game so far has looked like normal proportion human.
Okay.
Now, granted, they haven't gotten into any real super villainy in this episode yet.
Reflection on you.
And we trust someone.
If by normal proportion,
I mean, like, as in, like, it's not.
Well, thank you.
It's not the
cartoon.
Danny DeVito
Yes, we want to make a
Penguin,
difference, and that's
or
what
even the
it's going
comic
to take.
book Penguin.
Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
do you watch much Gotham?
Right.
I've watched a couple of episodes. It didn't do a whole lot for
Families
me.
like ours should flock together, like birds.
That
You're
guy's
preaching, dear.
turning into a skeleton.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now.
When the Italians moved in, huh? Remember that? Pasta everywhere.
Dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man.
Do you have
can't
one?
save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality.
Where can I get roasted in this place?
I want that dank, icky, sticky.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Huh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh,
This is one of those really awkward moments.
in a botched
This is all right. I'll take this over like.
It was terrible.
Like, do you really have to tell the child of those people that, like, man, it's really bad when your parents were gunned down in the streets? Did you remember when that happened?
Deranged man had gotten the
Stay
right
silent.
treatment. Maybe. Well, I
Make
don't
him
know
pay
what
for
to
this.
think about maybes.
Leave him out.
And I'm sure you don't either.
It was a tragedy.
Hang him out to dry.
I will fight from City Hall to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
But that's sort of the tone of this. And without giving away, like, kind of what happens in the story a little further on, the legacy of the Waynes and sort of the reality of what brought Bruce to this point is kind of hammered home a lot in this episode.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's going to be the way it is with all 5 episodes of this season, but they really like talking about the sacrifice the Thomas and Martha Wayne made for the city, and just continually reminding him of the fact that by the way, your parents are dead, just so you know, just in case you didn't know.
Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tonight is strictly off the record.
Nice.
We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick.
My parents died. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
This
What?
Wait, sorry.
Wait, what?
Hang on.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, that was off the record, right?
It's off the record. Don't write any of that down.
Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight.
What?
But how are you doing?
Oh, my parents are dead.
My parents are dead. I'm
You
Batman.
should enjoy your own
Again,
party
don't write that down.
before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
The hell does that mean, Bruce?
It means Bruce is horny.
What,
is what
Bruce?
It means.
Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
It's ego.
Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Don't say anything. Oh.
This? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but...
Speaking of my butler, hold on, he's going to pop out of the shadows.
They'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
I look like I was invited here, don't I?
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman.
Yeah, Harvey, that's not a good soundbite. Be glad this is off the record. That was a really bad answer. Organized crime. Anyway, see ya.
At least they're organized, right?
What kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall.
Oh, no.
Harvey, come
This
on.
is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce.
No, it's not.
It's in the service of a better Gotham.
No, Harvey. No!
Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce.
What?
Play nice.
I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up.
Is that Sully?
Ceilings,
It is
plenty of
Sully.
Room for my cars. I think I'll take it.
That's funny.
Though the decor offends my eyes.
There's a show called Blaze and the Monster Machines. You might not be familiar with it.
Not offhand.
Nolan North plays Blaze.
Okay.
But Sully's also in it, too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Come on.
I love Sully.
Yeah, he's got a good voice.
Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Everyone's looking. What do I do?
Don't shake. Do nothing.
You're a
refuse.
Man.
Don't play
refuse.
nice.
My parents are dead.
My parents are dead. I'm suffering for that. Bow.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
That's very concerned.
Mm-hmm.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Hey.
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys.
What do you think?
Bruce.
Should we let Harvey
You'll
in?
be fine out there, Harvey.
Yeah,
So
Harvey
plenty
comes
of
with me.
scripts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
Anything he
Man's
wants,
home is
do
his
the
castle.
opposite. That's my
Respect that.
stance on
Seen
this.
and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Yeah, it's a good look for, a mayoral candidate.
Yeah, sit, doggy.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
Help yourself.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right.
Don't put the bottle on the
You
phone.
understand? And I'd rather see Harvey
Say
actually
nothing.
help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Well, you won't have that problem with me. I'm not saying shit.
He didn't ask you a question,
I
yeah.
ain't your chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
It's like they planned this. Like he knew he was going to be in a billiard room with like...
Talk this for me. Here, pal.
Don't.
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat.
Toss him the chart. Yeah,
Or
okay.
I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host?
He'll remember that.
Okay, imagine. This is me.
I'm a ball.
And these are all my friends.
They're also balls.
Everything's balls. This is the metaphor I'm using.
It's a metaphor. Just stay with me.
These docks, balls. Unions, balls.
Balls.
Everything's balls.
You see, I hit the balls,
I make them all move.
and they go around
I
the
wanna
nice
keep
table.
everything moving
Kinda.
if Harvey gets elected. That's why
They
I
slide.
I make everything move, but nothing actually goes in the pocket where it's supposed to. That's how I do things.
The balls.
One who
A lot of
can help
movement,
Mr.
no
Dent
action.
see the light,
Don't answer him.
if need be.
Only if he asks you a question.
Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham. For our city. You listen to me, kid.
He doesn't
I
like the
know
silent
somewhere
treatment.
Inside that tuxedo, you
Not a
know
tuxedo,
the
again.
situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
What? My father was shot, and I became Batman. Don't talk about my father. You should go.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me.
Listen to me, you dyspeptic bastard.
Right on cue.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
He was going to buy your house?
No, he was joking about it.
Oh.
Enjoy your heartburn, you asshole. Latest tile card.
Oh,
Latest
what?
fucking
Is it-
tile card.
Is it over?
No. No, there's more. There's a lot more.
It's got a Batman the Animated Series
It
font
does.
treatment. You want to keep going a little
We'll
longer?
go a little further.
Okay.
And then we'll call this.
Alfred, I still don't get the ball thing. Explain this to me again. He hits the balls, and what happens after that?
Things move, I guess.
Something happens. All right, so wait. He's like a cue ball. I got
Sir,
that.
I believe he might be a moron. I don't think you need to pay too much attention to his metaphors.
Help me punch.
It's me.
I just wanted at least one shot of the Batcave here before we got out.
Look at the Batmobile.
Yep.
You define your series by your Batmobile.
And your Bat computer.
Episode 1.
My parents are dead.
My parents are semicolon. My parents are dead. I like big fonts.
Colon. My parents are dead.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the
Oh boy.
In case you were wondering if Bruce still thinks about the night when his parents died.
I mean, he's a Batman.
Yeah. Here you go.
He keeps them in.
Remember those tickets from the night when your parents died?
Hey, why are there only 2 tickets? You weren't even there, were you?
Why is that news anchor wearing like a sweater?
The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
He looks like my Media 101 professor.
Jack Ryder takes a cash, man. Listen, you don't know if that's a TV stream or an internet stream. He's just watching like YouTube.
So wow, there's a little bit of stuff you can look at here. Like there's a little bit of like you go here, you can read kind of some news stories about what's going on in the world of Gotham. Which I won't dig too deep into here. There's also this codex, which kind of lets you look at all the different characters and things that you have encountered throughout the game.
Oh, sure.
Like, for instance, here's your corrupt mayor, if you want to know a little bit more about him.
Hey, I'm Hamilton Hill.
I am a cartoon of political corruption. Your boy Carmine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nobody says no to me.
Balls.
Balls.
And you can kind of look around at the different stuff here. There's
the gadgets table.
You want to just kind of look at all the different gadgets. There's lots to see.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
So dumb. Such an idiot, Bruce.
Such a stupid.
Such.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Anyway, we don't need to read all of those, but...
Are you here to look at the data drive?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do.
Let's see what's on you.
This.
Put it in my butt computer.
While pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition.
Yeah, all right. I've seen enough of that. Put it in the data port, the universal hard drive data
that
port.
That seems like a bad idea. Don't you know anything about... Worth it! Worth every dollar, Alfred!
Yep.
You tried to talk
You
me.
said putting a chair on the floor was a waste of money, but you know what?
Worth it!
This looks cool as shit.
Every time I do it, I love it.
Oh, Alfred, you were like, the chair should just stay there. There's no reason for the chair to go under the floor.
Master Bruce, you know they have wheels for chairs.
Yeah, wheels on a steel floor. That's a great That's a great way to break my ass, Alfred.
In a dark, damp cave.
Oh, I hope he pushes the button and he just starts going down into the floor. Alfred! Just kidding, Master Bruce.
Then we should build
joking.
an 8th bedroom down here.
Got you.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman?
I'm so curious
in the
about
process.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
This cat's woman.
Different angle.
Nice keyboard. It's like that. Microsoft ergonomic. Shit, how'd that get here? This is you?
Yep.
What are you looking for?
I'm just rotating this thing.
Oh.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things.
Gotta wait for it to fully decrypt.
Weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
You seem suspicious, Alfred.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
So wait, on this hard drive was a holographic map?
Yes, but we don't know what's on it yet because it's just started decrypting.
Sure.
What I could.
Holographic map, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just had that.
Just had that.
Yeah.
And he just happened to have a holographic map displayer.
Pleased to hear.
I think that would have been one of the first things he bought for the giant bat computer.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat.
How about the part where, like, Alfred, run a quick fucking search on who bought holographic map tech? Because there are 3 people. Me.
Thanks for the interruption.
The one I broke.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce.
And the villain.
All my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Yeah, somebody else's
I'll check
problem.
the codex.
Definitely not someone who's going to be added to the long-term canon of this plot.
Definitely not. Not somebody with a dumb name like Catwoman. You have to click on the cat one? Is it, they just want you to read the codex?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, that was helpful.
Not much to find, apparently.
You could have told me that before I looked it up.
Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as...
Alfred, this chair kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
Isn't good for
This is, didn't they have the ergonomic model?
It's kind of a shitty chair.
I've got Amazon Prime, right? I can just return this.
Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the...
So hey, be better.
Yeah, be a better Batman.
Be careful.
The city needs me.
You're right. You're right.
I'm just gonna be nice to Alfred.
Cancel the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
Who's your favorite Alfred?
Okay.
If we make a suit that
I really do like the one from the animated series with the little like Hitler mustache. The one he's like bald and like.
I mean, that could also be seen as a Chaplin mustache, I suppose.
Sure.
Yes.
With the tiny mustache.
Yeah, tiny mustache.
He was pretty good. He never blinked.
I really liked Alfred from the Burton Batman.
Okay.
And I guess eventually the Schumacher Batman as well.
I remember him. I don't.
He was a very was it
the same Alfred for most of them?
For those first 4 movies, I believe it was the same Alfred.
Last time I saw him.
I don't know if I remember.
I like Michael Caine, okay, but he always felt like a little too like.
Oswald.
This Alfred has seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good, but like it also felt like you don't need to be a butler. Like you feel like it feels like you should just be like running some fucking like espionage operation somewhere overseas.
I think in the like
expression correctly.
I think in the Batman Superman he was like a little more.
So yeah, it was Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, and he was like a little more hardcore.
So I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard that Jeremy Irons was one of the highlights of that movie.
Yeah,
if there was one.
Always is.
Haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in?
They're talking about Oswald.
Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always troubled.
We'll go through this Oswald sequence, which is the next bit, and then we'll call this. I think.
Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you.
Oh, really? Is that a thing?
So the way they frame it is that he and Bruce grew up together. They were both from old money families, but the Cobblepot family fell on much harder times.
I think you will.
Is there a Joker?
Not that's introduced in this episode. So there's some stuff in here that alludes to other villains popping up at some point, but nothing I will spoil here, and it's not the Joker. Now that stuff could come later in this season, I don't know.
What is this?
But it kind of feels like they're doing some of the similar establishing work that like the Nolan Batman did, which is like not necessarily going for the number one villain right away.
Wow, this is his. Like,
yeah, so this is the Cobblepot Park. It was like graffiti.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, it has fallen on some hard times.
Just go help that guy. He was like warming himself by the fire.
Yeah, he's fine.
Just go give him some money, you millionaire. Hello, my home dog. Do you know where the Oswald is?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like he hangs out in this park.
If I only had the means to help these people.
Well, I do.
Thank you, sir.
Don't buy drugs.
I'm Batman. Actually, wait. Don't forget I said that.
What?
Ah, fire.
It is cold tonight. If I could only afford to buy a jacket.
This is like the fireplace, or one of the several fireplaces that I own.
Great.
Wait, he wants to meet him here?
Yes.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Oh, it's an open sewer? Should close it. Somebody get hurt.
Shopping carts. Away from a grocery store.
That just doesn't make sense.
Clearly the work of a supervillain.
Hey.
Beat it.
Okay. I'm Batman.
Smoking's bad, alright? I like this artist.
Alfred, analyze this graffiti. Is this Banksy?
It says, up your butt with a coconut, sir.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
You gotta push the statue, what do you gotta do?
Just gotta look at it. Say, hey.
Oh, it's got a monocle.
I believe that is Father Cobblepot.
Oh. Is that an apple core?
Looking like an 1850s robber baron.
I like it.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
That's not a knife.
Hey, you heard him, man.
I'm a knife. I'm Batman.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Huh? You
Uh-oh.
want me to cut it out of you? End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
How did he keep that accent for,
I don't know,
2 generations?
That happened because I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you failed that? Oof. Failed that one?
Kind of.
Oh, yes, that was not a safe move.
Nope. Yeah, Oswald's a little more devil may care, shall we say.
No lives like you don't belong.
It's low lifes, not low lives, but, you know, whatever. Oh, jeez, your face, dude.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little,
Me on you.
yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides,
Can't tell if this guy's faking an accent.
situation here.
No, what you mean as in the voice actor is?
Yeah.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
I don't know. It doesn't seem forced necessarily.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families.
Remember the penguin exhibit?
Oh boy, I love them penguins.
Oh, penguins are like little boys in tuxedos running around having a party.
They were.
Danny DeVito was there.
He was my favorite penguin.
Kings, I did.
Like
both of us.
King penguins, you know.
This
like
city
empress.
chews right through people.
Nothing says down on my luck like a flask in the pocket.
Dad.
And blood, dried blood, just hanging out on your face.
Caked out there.
There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know.
All he needs is the half tuck, and he's pretty much got the character down.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did.
Just in case you don't remember.
Round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an...
That oily what?
That's it.
Penguin.
Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
my booze.
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
What?
I'm sorry, as Batman, I can't sanction that sort of thing.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Which I have a feeling might be alluding to some, like, Dark Knight Rises stuff.
You see, you
but
throw a rock in any direction, you break a window.
that none of that is actually clarified in this episode beyond this.
Oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty.
You're not his enemy.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
He's gonna start some shit. I don't know
Like,
what though yet. I don't know.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
So I think we're gonna call this after this scene here.
Sure.
There's a couple of things I want to mention though, because what you've seen here for the most part is pretty standard for the Telltale style stuff.
Okay.
There's a little bit more that comes later on in the episode where you're doing more investigative work, which kind of becomes CSI Batman, where you're in a crime scene and you're picking out different stuff and you're like tying evidence to other evidence in the room to try and piece together what happened.
Okay.
So that stuff is okay. It's kind of neat. There's also a sequence later on where the combat uses a similar model where you're kind of using the Bat computer stuff to sort of plot out the best way to attack a situation where there's like a bunch of armed guards and you need to take them all out quickly.
Okay.
So you're kind of plotting out your fight scene before it happens.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so there actually are a couple of little twists in there that are sort of neat. They just don't come until pretty late in the episode. And I feel like that stuff's going to be more prominent maybe in the future episodes, but like here they need to do a lot of like narrative setup. And so that's kind of why things are the way they are here.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Okay, yeah, so far it seems all right.
It's all right. Again, I think they kind of hammer the origin stuff a little hard, even for not actually showing that stuff, which is, I think, for the best. But there's some stuff here that I like. Age of the Telltale engine notwithstanding, it feels like they're trying some interesting things, and they're trying to make it their own as opposed to just doing, immediately familiar material. They're kind of combining some familiar stuff, but in different ways.
Sure.
So
I think it looks all right.
Yeah, I think that's how I felt after finishing the first episode. I was like, that was all right.
Yeah.
That was neat. I want to see where it goes. But remains to be seen.
Even more dangerous.
Do you know if they have a schedule for this stuff?
I don't know. I want to say they've been a little more adamant about that stuff not taking as long between episodes in the last couple of series they've done. I feel like the Minecraft one went pretty quick.
Yeah, that almost seems like they at the end there they just kind of dumped them out.
Yeah, so I don't know what the schedule for this one is. Hopefully it's not too far between.
Cool.
But yeah, that's a look at the first episode of Batman. There are 4 more to come. You can buy the season pass or just the first episode depending on what you want to do. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's all right.
Yeah, it seems okay. Thanks, Alex.
Blood,
Thank you, Vinny.
Sweat and tears in this city.